Do you believe you already know which types of meat are safe after age 60? Get ready to think again. The truth is, the vast majority of older adults, almost 99%, have no idea that certain seemingly harmless meats can quietly raise the risk of heart attacks, trigger the growth of cancer cells, or impair memory in a surprisingly short period of time. If you continue eating meat after 60 the same way you did at 30, you may be putting your health on a path towards serious complications every single day. In this video, we'll share with you the 4 worst types of meat to avoid after age 60, ranked from least to most dangerous. Right after that, we'll reveal the 4 best types of meat to include, also ranked to give you the greatest possible benefits for heart health, brain function, and muscle strength. Every piece of information is based on credible scientific research and surprising statistics that most people have never heard before. Be sure to watch until the very end, because the #1 most dangerous meat on this list is directly linked to a 56% increase in heart attack risk for people over 60. On the other hand, the #1 best meat has the potential to help rebuild muscle and improve memory by up to 44%, yet very few people know to eat it. Before we begin, share in the comments which type of meat you eat most often. We'll be reading and responding to all of your answers. Now, let's start with a thought-provoking statistic and reveal the first dangerous meat that people over 60 should absolutely avoid. Number 4. Regular processed pork sausages. For many families, especially at quick breakfasts, a sausage sandwich or a plate of steaming hot sausages seems like a classic choice. But for those over 60, this is more like a nutritional time bomb silently counting down. The problem doesn't come only from the pork itself, it also lies in the industrial processing, the addition of preservatives, and the hidden salt content, all of which turn a seemingly simple food into a cocktail of potentially harmful compounds. Most pork sausages sold in supermarkets are treated with nitrates and nitrites to preserve them and maintain their appealing color. When cooked at high temperatures or once inside the digestive system, these substances can transform into nitrosamines, a group of compounds confirmed by the scientific community to be carcinogenic. Nitrosamines can directly damage DNA and trigger adverse cellular changes. For older adults whose digestion has already slowed and whose liver and kidney detoxification functions are less efficient, every serving of sausage adds another layer of risk. A 2022 study published in BMC Medicine, which tracked nearly 18,000 people over the age of 60 for almost a decade, issued a clear warning: eating processed pork sausages just twice a week increased the risk of colorectal cancer by 22% and the risk of kidney function declined by 16%. Compared to those who didn't eat them. Researchers noted that not only nitrosamines, but also the high sodium content in each serving were key contributors. Excess sodium raises blood pressure, puts strain on the kidneys, and can easily lead to fluid retention in the legs, a fairly common issue among older adults. The harm doesn't stop there. Pork sausages are often high in saturated fat, which raises LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol, and accelerates the buildup of plaque in the arterial walls. For those with a history of high cholesterol, diabetes, or hypertension, regularly consuming this food is like adding 3 health threats at once. So why does this dish still appear so often in people's diets? The main reasons are convenience and long-standing habit. However, if you truly prioritize your health and longevity, now is the time to make a change. Opt for fresh, unprocessed meats and read labels carefully to avoid nitrates, nitrites, or preservatives. If you still want to enjoy the flavor of sausages, you can try lean, preservative-free turkey or chicken sausages and season them yourself for a safer, tastier alternative. Number 3. Processed deli ham. For many people, a few slices of packaged ham or turkey might seem like a quick, convenient option for lunch. But that convenience can be a double-edged sword, especially after the age of 60, when the body becomes more sensitive to the silent effects of processed foods. The problem isn't just the salt or sugar content, but the very nature of this ultra-processed product. Each slice of deli meat often contains a mix of salt, refined sugar, artificial flavorings, and preservatives that your body must constantly process. One particularly concerning compound is sodium nitrite, used to preserve that appealing pink color and extend shelf life. Once inside the body, sodium nitrite can combine with amino acids in the meat to form nitrosamines, a group of compounds known to be carcinogenic. They don't harm you immediately, but they act like a slow drip of water, gradually wearing down your health meal after meal. This is why scientists have repeatedly warned that regular consumption of deli meats can negatively impact the heart, kidneys, and even brain function. A 2020 study tracking tens of thousands of older adults found that those who ate processed deli meats several times a week had significantly higher rates of heart failure and mortality compared to those who rarely consume them. This is not surprising because in addition to nitrates, deli meat often contains hidden phosphates, substances that can raise blood sugar levels and put extra strain on the kidneys, particularly in those with high blood pressure or diabetes. For older adults, the excessive sodium from just one serving of deli meat can cause a rapid spike in blood pressure, lead to water retention, and result in swelling around the ankles. Many people assume that a daily ham sandwich is harmless, but in reality, it can be a dose that quietly adds to the body's burden. The trouble is, this food is so easy to access, just open the package and eat, with no cooking required that it becomes a hard habit to break. Research has also found a link between high consumption of processed meats and memory decline, possibly due to chronic inflammation and tiny injuries to the brain's blood vessels. This serves as a reminder that mental and physical health are closely connected. What you eat today can affect your memory years from now. If you truly want to maintain your health, the smarter choice is to prepare your own fresh protein. Cook a piece of chicken breast, turkey, or lean beef, let it cool, slice it thinly, and store it in the refrigerator. With just a few extra minutes of preparation, you can avoid a cocktail of chemicals and reduce your risk of chronic illnesses like cancer, heart failure, or edema. It's a small investment for a big reward, lasting health and mental sharpness. And if you are still watching up to this point, I would like to invite you to leave the number 3 in the comments. This will let me know that you have received valuable insights and found them helpful. Number 2. Deep-fried chicken. Especially fast food. You can easily spot golden, crispy fried chicken at family gatherings, picnics, or fast food restaurants. Its crunchy exterior and juicy interior make it hard for many people over 60 to resist. However, beneath that tempting crust lies a mix of harmful factors that can accelerate aging and damage the heart, kidneys, and the body's metabolic system. The problem isn't the chicken itself, it's the way it's prepared. When chicken is coated in refined flour and deep-fried in cheap oil at high temperatures, it becomes a rich source of trans fats, acrylamide, and advanced glycation end products, AGEs. These compounds trigger widespread inflammation, weaken cellular function, and break down collagen in tissues, joints, and blood vessels. A 2020 study published in the BMJ followed over 107,000 women for more than 2 decades. It found that eating fried chicken more than once a week increased the risk of death from all causes by 13% and death from cardiovascular causes by 12%, compared to those who rarely ate it. For women over 60, these numbers are even more concerning because they are more likely to have pre-existing health conditions. What's especially alarming is that the industrial frying oils, commonly used in fast food restaurants, such as soybean or corn oil, are high in omega-6 fatty acids. When consumed in large amounts, these fats promote inflammation, raise blood pressure, and damage the delicate lining of the arteries. At the same time, the breading made from white flour, sugar, and salt not only spikes blood sugar, but also delivers empty calories, excess energy that easily turns into belly fat, contributing to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Frying at high temperatures also produces acrylamide and AGEs, silent enemies of the skin and musculoskeletal system. As these chemicals accumulate, they increase oxidative stress, causing the skin to sag more quickly and the joints to become stiffer and more painful. Many older adults don't realize that a regular habit of eating fried foods quietly erodes their body's resilience and vitality. Instead of deep-fried chicken, you can opt for oven baking or using an air fryer, seasoning the chicken with herbs, black pepper, and a small amount of extra virgin olive oil. You'll still enjoy the crunch and flavor you love, but without the toxic burden on your heart, blood vessels, and joints. In the journey to maintain health after 60, sometimes just one small choice, like skipping fried chicken, can make a big difference in both the quality and length of your life. Number 1. Skinless industrial chicken breast. This may come as a surprise to many of you. For decades, chicken breast has often been promoted as a gold standard health food, low in fat, high in protein, and associated with heart-healthy diets. But once you're past the age of 60, your body reacts differently to this type of meat, especially if it's skinless industrial chicken breast. The risk doesn't come solely from the meat itself, but also from how the chickens are raised, how the meat is prepared, and how often it appears on your plate. In industrial poultry farms, chickens are often fed genetically modified corn and soy, along with antibiotics and certain growth promoters. Some scientific reports have shown that residues of these compounds can remain in the meat. For older adults, particularly those over 60, the immune system and digestive tract are more sensitive, so these residues can more easily disrupt gut microbiota balance, weaken immunity, and slow the body's ability to respond to infections. Another often overlooked factor is that skinless chicken breast contains very low amounts of healthy fats. Good fats are not only a source of energy, but also help absorb fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and K, all of which play key roles in maintaining strong bones, supporting memory, and regulating inflammation. When the diet lacks healthy fats, many people notice their skin becoming dry, hair becoming weak and brittle, or wounds taking longer to heal. In addition, pairing lean protein with refined carbohydrates like white rice or white bread can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, leading to fluctuating energy levels and irregular appetite throughout the day. A bigger issue lies in preparation habits. Chicken breast is often grilled or boiled until dry, lightly seasoned, and featured in nearly every meal. When your protein source is this monotonous, you can easily fall short on micronutrients like zinc, vitamin B12, and collagen, all essential for maintaining muscle mass, joint health, and recovery capacity. The solution isn't to eliminate chicken entirely, but to change how you select and use it. Opt for pasture-raised or organic chicken, occasionally eat the skin in moderation, and rotate in darker cuts like thighs or drumsticks to boost nutrient intake. Most importantly, don't let skinless chicken breast become your only source of meat. Variety is the key to sustaining robust health after 60. If you find this sharing helpful, kindly comment with the number 1 below. That's a simple way for me to know that you are still interested and accompanying me on this journey toward living healthier and improving your quality of life each day. Now that you understand the 4 high-risk types of meat that may be quietly undermining your health as you age, this is the perfect time to turn the tide. If your goal is to restore strength, protect memory, and extend your healthy years, the following 4 types of meat, ranked from most nutritious to truly life-changing, are choices you won't want to miss. Number 4. Grass-fed lamb. Grass-fed lamb is not just a luxurious dish reserved for grand celebrations. For those over the age of 60, it is a nutrient-rich food source with a unique nutritional profile that supports healthy aging in ways most other meats simply cannot match. The key difference with grass-fed lamb lies in its naturally higher omega-3 fatty acid content compared to conventionally raised beef. When pasture-raised, lamb also provides a combination of essential vitamins and minerals that help maintain muscle strength, protect bone health, and support mental clarity. Unlike industrially raised poultry or processed deli meats, which often carry the risk of synthetic hormone residues, antibiotics, and pesticides, grass-fed lamb is generally cleaner and safer, reducing the burden on your body to filter out invisible toxins. According to a 2020 study published in the Journal of Nutrition, older adults who consumed grass-fed lamb twice a week experienced approximately a 23% improvement in muscle strength and a 15% reduction in inflammation markers compared to those who ate only poultry or processed meats. This highlights not only its nutritional value, but also the powerful impact that food choices can have on health as we enter the later stages of life. The zinc and vitamin B12 content in lamb play a critical role in the production of red blood cells, supporting efficient oxygen transport and bolstering immune function, two areas that tend to decline with age. B12 also supports nervous system health, helping maintain memory and concentration. This is why high-quality lamb meals can be an important part of your long-term healthy living strategy. When choosing lamb, opt for cuts with a little natural marbling, such as the shoulder or leg. These are rich in both flavor and nutrients. After cooking, you can trim away excess fat to reduce saturated fat intake. Slow roasting, braising, or grilling with rosemary, garlic, and olive oil not only preserves its nutritional benefits but also infuses it with a refined aroma, making the meal both delicious and health-promoting. Number 3. Free-range or natural duck meat. Free-range or natural duck meat may not appear often in the daily menus of many people, especially after the age of 60, but it is a food worth bringing back to the table. If you are looking for a nutrient source that supports heart health, helps maintain steady energy levels, and naturally reduces inflammation, duck is an excellent choice. The biggest difference between duck and common poultry like chicken or turkey lies in its dense, well-balanced nutritional profile. Free-range duck is rich in iron, which enhances oxygen transport in the blood, selenium, which is essential for immune function, and healthy fats that support the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Notably, the omega-3 fatty acid content in duck is higher than in most other poultry, helping to protect brain health, maintain memory, and keep blood vessels supple and flexible as you age. A 2019 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition tracked a group of older adults who ate duck twice a week for 6 months. The results showed a 19% improvement in cognitive function scores and a 21% reduction in inflammatory markers compared to a group that ate only chicken or beef. This suggests that sometimes even small dietary changes, such as replacing just a few meals with duck, can have a lasting positive impact on health. To get the most benefit, choose free-range or natural duck, as these birds are typically not given antibiotics or industrial feed. They live and move freely outdoors, which not only improves the quality of the meat, but also boosts its nutrient content. When cooking, slow braising is an ideal method to preserve moisture, natural sweetness, and valuable nutrients. And don't be too wary of the duck skin when cooked properly. It contains essential fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins that older adults often lack. The key is not to avoid fat altogether, but to choose the right kind of fat for your body's needs, and duck meat is a clear example of this smart eating philosophy. And if you're still with me at this point, please leave a comment with the number 3 below. Not just for counting, but so I know that you're genuinely interested in your own health, and you're truly walking this journey of living healthy, informed, and taking responsibility for your body with me. Number 2. Whole sardines with bones and skin. If you're looking for a food that is both highly nutritious and well-suited to the needs of people over 60, whole sardines with bones and skin are an option worth serious consideration. Many people overlook this small fish simply because of its humble appearance, oily texture, and the fact that it isn't as fancy as steak or chicken breast. In reality, sardines are among the most nutrient-dense natural protein sources, offering benefits that far outweigh their modest looks. What makes sardines special is their rare combination of easily absorbed calcium, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and complete protein all in a single serving. For older adults, this combination not only helps maintain strong, healthy bones, but also supports cardiovascular health and preserves mental sharpness factors that become increasingly important after age 60. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging followed a group of older adults who ate sardines at least twice a week for 12 weeks. The results showed a 29% improvement in bone density and a 32% reduction in triglyceride levels, two key markers for preventing osteoporosis and cardiovascular disease. From my own experience, if you want to maximize the benefits, choose sardines with their bones and skin intact. The soft bones and collagen-rich skin provide extra minerals, vitamin D, and other valuable compounds for health. If you opt for canned sardines, prioritize those packed in extra virgin olive oil, as the healthy fats in the oil will help your body optimally absorb the nutrients in the fish. Number 1. Grass-fed beef liver. When it comes to nutrient-rich foods for people over 60, few can compare to beef liver, especially liver from grass-fed cattle with a trustworthy source. While many people shy away from organ meats because of their taste or preconceived notions, the truth is that beef liver is a nutritional treasure chest that can help you maintain health and mental clarity well into your 62nd and beyond. In every serving, beef liver contains highly bioavailable vitamin A, a complete range of B vitamins, especially vitamin B12, along with heme iron, copper, zinc, and a special compound called coenzyme Q10, which plays a vital role in powering every cell in your body. For those dealing with anemia, memory decline, slow healing wounds, or persistent fatigue, adding beef liver to your diet can bring noticeable improvements. A 2023 clinical study published in the Journal of Nutrition followed a group of older adults who consumed 100 grams of beef liver twice a week for 10 weeks. Results showed an average 44% increase in energy, a 37% improvement in memory, and significant increases in hemoglobin and iron levels compared to a group that ate only lean meat. However, to get the most out of beef liver's benefits, the key lies in both the source and the preparation method. You should opt for grass-fed beef liver to reduce the risk of exposure to hormones and antibiotics, commonly found in industrial meat. Before cooking, you can soak liver slices in milk or lemon water to reduce odor and tenderize them. When preparing, a quick sauté with onions, garlic, and herbs is enough to preserve its full nutritional value. You can also finely chop liver and mix it into meatballs, stews, or chili to boost nutrition without overpowering the flavor of the dish. From my perspective, beef liver is not just a food, it's a modern remedy that helps keep the mind sharp, the body resilient, and shields you from the silent health risks of aging. These are the types of meats that can quietly erode your health after age 60, and also the ones that can help restore strength, protect mental clarity, and even contribute to a longer life. The issue isn't only about cutting back, it's about making wiser choices every time you sit down to a meal. Your daily menu, especially the meat you choose, can make a profound difference, influencing your mobility, your way of thinking, and even your day-to-day sense of happiness. So, think about it, which meat on this list truly surprised you? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, as my team and I read and respond to every message. If you want to continue exploring science-backed health content for older adults, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss out. Don't let old habits silently shape your future health. Let knowledge guide you, fueling your energy and inspiring your next meal. If you have any questions or personal experiences to share, please leave a comment below. Thank you for taking the time to watch.